Hello. Oh God. Welcome back to Wings of Fire. Fuck me, I guess.
Bug.
Voice crack. Last time? God. I'm having a hard time talking. We've done a lot lately with volcanoes and queens and good God, it's finally over.
A lot of long builds, questing, and problems have just been solved. Are new ones going to form because of our decision? We have yet to see.
Maybe.
Maybe.
We should do a callback episode to back when traveling took forever and spend the entire session traveling half the distance we need to travel.
Oh no.
You gotta be such a freaking... I don't even know what to describe that behavior.
As you can see, we are missing a couple of people today, so we're not going to take things too seriously.
But it's true.
But, just gonna move on for now. Their characters are going to be doing things in the background. Both Fly and Fate Hunter. Did Vampire just bark?
No.
They do.
But yeah, a long night's rest, well deserved after thwarting Redika's attempt at, I guess, taking a dragon.
Do harm.
But of course, new problems have arisen in the form of Redika
And taking a dragon.
and taking a dragon.
Yeah, check.
One that was not hers.
Which all begs the question, why is Redika so interested in Taven?
I don't think that Redika is the type of person to be interested in having soft tacos later.
What did you say, Sarai, there? What was she so interested in?
Not interested in soft tacos.
Ah, right.
Oh, that was me.
Yeah, no, that was... I didn't hear what Sarai said.
No, I said, one can only imagine what the dealings between Tavoth and Redika are. If simple petty rivalry or something more.
Perhaps we will see.
Yes.
It's been a long road since y'all first came to the rainforest.
It's been a long road.
Oh.
For me, a little less of a long road. More
True.
like I'm here and then... I'm here halfway through your journey. But hi, guys.
Hello.
Some roads were longer than
Sort of
others.
just happenstance.
Hi.
Che has had a very long road.
Jay has been walking for a long time. But anyway, you guys have the day to do any last farewells to anybody in the rainforest, stock up on things.
Arrows. But I can't stock up on those because they don't freaking have them.
I mean, you can probably get some from Metalworker, although it'll take a bit of work.
Well... Let's see here.
Final preparations for the road to possibility. Or the sky to possibility.
Road, sky, same death. Honestly.
Well, if there's nothing in particular, there's two things I am wanting to do before we head out. One major thing is we're particularly low on anything helpful in case in a tight spot for making sure our health doesn't plummet to our death.
Mhm.
So perhaps getting some health potions may be in our best interest.
Well,
How about some food too?
Lots of what?
Food.
Food is good. Food is good.
well, if you need health potions, I can probably help with that.
Out of character. Imagine using health potions.
I could very much use some, but what would be the rates you're going to be asking, though?
Depends
Can
on
we
how big you need them.
Let's see. Two sizes up, anywhere from one or two sizes up higher than your smallest.
Those are pretty hefty.
When you get hit pretty hard, you want to make sure that you can get right back into the fray.
Fair point. Let me go take a look.
Hmm. I didn't catch that last bit. She said
Oh.
she's gonna go take a look.
Yeah.
Okay. In the meantime, while she's going to search on that, we will be heading out shortly if we want to make sure we keep pace of matters.
One question I suppose I kind of need to ask you guys is, what are you gonna do about Tavoth since she's the one Retica wants?
And is Tavoth still in the rainforest with us?
Last, yeah, they're basically waiting on you to take them to the Dragonets of Destiny
All right.
and Jade
So
Mountain.
so along the way.
Let me look for something real quick.
All right. Just to make sure on things, since I remember too well what has happened in this banyan tree. Vampire, I don't suppose you probably want to check up on your father by any chance before we head out?
Um,
Or are you all good?
I think I could give him one last hug. Tell him we're
What?
going somewhere. On
Just
another trip.
on an adventure?
Yes.
All right. Figured I'd let you know, since not sure when we'll be coming back.
Fern comes out with this little belt of potions strapped to her chest. And there's 5. There's 3 little ones and 2 bigger ones. I unfortunately don't have anything too much bigger than this.
Those look like they should do just fine in case we're all in a moment of needing to get up a bit quicker and healthier.
These little ones will be about 40 each, and the bigger ones will be about 200 each. 200 gold scales.
200 will be a little bit more difficult to spot for myself.
And that makes me feel like I'm broke.
We are broke.
Since I only intend for emergency's sake, I'll throw in for 40 for one of the smaller ones at least.
You guys do have a lot of those extra gems, though, don't you?
Do we?
Somewhere.
You should have
Honestly,
a lot
we've
of
been
gold.
kind of not so good at keeping track of money.
Yeah.
No, there's tracks somewhere. You just have to find.
It's just like associating it and making sure we actually keep track of when we like use it.
Right. I mean, you guys did just get a whole horde's worth of stuff as well, but Squall did bring up the idea of keeping it around for Tavoth.
Yes.
Right, so one, will that be all?
Oh, I'd like to not be frozen.
That'll be all for me unless anyone else needs one. Or do we have anything left over from our time at the volcano? Anyone?
You mean gold-wise or
Either or.
potions?
More the matter of gold scales and or possible precious gems.
Well, I have 89 gold. I could help pay for a potion or two.
I was thinking we
Or
may still
10!
want.
I don't have
may
enough
still
to
want
afford
offer
10.
back
If we had enough to afford 10,
the-
we'd be
the
drowning in it.
gems to Tavoth.
What was that, Squall?
I mean, I was still thinking we should, but we might want to offer back at least the gemstones from the volcano to Tavoth.
Any particular reason?
Hmm.
Onya?
Showing goodwill can be a way to maintain good relations.
If you feel that way, I'm not going to stop you. I operate on my own coin as it is. And I am to out of character quick, I'm going to presume... I'm trying to remember how much we actually got from the cave.
Yes.
Oh, fuck.
Me
I know
check
a
my
chunk of it
notes.
was eaten up by my weapon.
Yeah.
Half of it, yeah.
Did anybody write it down?
I did. I just have to find it in Notepad++ where I have 50 tabs.
Oh my god.
Brother.
It's a crutch, and I use it substantially.
Clearly.
It just keeps the unsaved tabs saved. It's fantastic.
Is that one per session?
Well, they're not all from the sessions. A lot of them are different things. I believe it was this one: 4,000 gold, 7,500 silver, 3 large amethysts, a cluster of diamonds, mostly small but quite a few, and about 12 small rubies.
That sounds about
And how
right.
much in gold scales?
4,000.
That's more than enough to cover just the whole belt.
I don't think we need 4,000 gold of potions.
We're not going to get a full 4,000. She's got, let's see, 40 per small, 200 per
It's
thing. So you're looking at about 520 gold for a total of 5 potions. 2 of
Yeah.
which being bigger than the other 3. No, wait,
Yeah.
2 of which are being smaller. Yeah, no.
3 are small, 2 are bigger.
Yeah.
Okay. That sounds good.
You want to use that gold towards that endeavor then?
Sure.
Alright.
So So if anybody else was spending gold, undo your spending of it, and I will.
I figure we may as well be prepared.
All right.
How
And
much
I
is that?
don't think
Minus
any of us-
520, you said?
Yeah. This will be 2 greater potions of healing and 3 just potions of healing.
If you don't mind, since I've been eating the floor a little bit more than I'd like, I'd take that larger one personally.
So, just to confirm, these potions are not like Baldur's Gate 3 where you can just throw them.
No.
Can
It's
you at
such
least
a
moan it?
fun mechanic.
Can you at least bonus action it?
I've heard my friend have a good idea. If you want to take a roll, it's a bonus action, but if you just go for a full action and take the whole thing, you take the
It's
full
guaranteed
heal.
max value.
Yeah.
That I am actually kind of fine with. That does balance things out.
Yeah, because if you use it as a bonus action, you have drinking problems and you spill it all over yourself.
Yeah, basically.
So it's less effective, possibly, or you just drank it all down.
Yeah.
Understood. That does work.
Since you guys will mostly probably keep these for combat purposes.
Yeah.
Squall, mind to bring it over?
What?
Bring over the golden scales?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and mark that off of the treasure, and then
I did.
hope you have something to take all this or store it in. They're pretty big
I mean,
bottles.
the belt, you already have it attached to a belt, don't you?
That's our belt, though. We have to pay extra for that.
Darn.
Yes.
That's fine. Oh, we'll just distribute it amongst each other.
All right.
I'm feeling like I should just make a Google Sheets for our money and spending.
I mean, you could,
Become
if
So
you talk...
so it's all centralized and we all use it and we all input stuff into it so we can tell who's like using stuff and not duplicate spend on things and such.
Yes, Squall becomes the accountant of the party.
Become the account.
Yes.
I
He
would
is
do it
both
myself.
the main character and the accountant.
Count time.
Not the main character. I'm just
Well,
don't
the
trust this one with the
leader.
money.
forced into position of leader by everyone else for some reason.
I'm the main protagonist. No.
No, you're
You're
not.
definitely not our
Vampire.
accountant, I can say that
I'm
for
too
certain.
busy engineering to be a leader.
But all right.
So, how are we wanting to split it up then? I'll take one of the graders, but who's going to take the second? I would recommend it one of us that are a little bit more up close, by the way.
Maybe Fly?
Perhaps.
Doesn't he have like the bag of holding anyway, so he can store it easily?
Yeah.
He does have that,
Uh,
but it also means he'll be the one solely carrying a lot of it.
since he's gonna spend most of his time here, he'll probably give you the bag, Skull, for now. What? You have the bag of devouring.
I do.
Yeah.
Are potions devourable though?
Yes.
What do you do with a potion?
Yeah. I don't think I want to put them in that.
Consumable.
If only they were tiny enough for me to fit in my pouch, but they aren't.
The sand, or not sand, the sapwing satchel's a bit big. It's big.
Could it fit a potion?
I mean,
Yes.
it's a bag, sure. You can put
Yeah.
it in there. Fly will hand over the bag of holding to Striate then for now.
Alright.
So you can just hold both potions for now.
I don't know what he's got in here right now, if anything, though.
Stuff.
something.
His pillows.
All his pillows
Is
and
there-
oh yeah, all of the gold from. Well, no, not all of it, but some of the treasure from the pile. I think y'all split that up a little bit. Yeah.
We did, huh?
Maybe.
Oh. All right.
While you guys are divvying out the potions, there's a voice that calls from above. At the top of the tree, you guys see Deathbringer standing up there. Hey down there, sleepyheads.
Oh. Where? Debbie!
Morning, Moose. Morning, Bruce the banana.
Let's try it. Did you really have to call him that, of all things?
Yes.
He just gives you a death stare.
Only to meet it back with a toothy smirk. So what happens to bring you around, though?
Got an ask from Glory. One last thing, if y'all don't mind helping out with it.
Depends. What do you want us to do?
Be at the pavilion and when you're ready. She'll let us all know then.
Out of character. Depends. Do we get paid for it?
Why would we get paid for this?
We haven't been paid for everything else.
Well, we don't get paid if
They're
we
just
don't
gonna
ask
tell us
for
goodbye.
pay.
They're not gonna pay us to tell us goodbye.
I don't know. We can ask.
You can
Favors
ask
for
whenever you
favors.
want.
But after he says that, he'll go ahead and dip out.
Guess it wouldn't hurt to check in at least one more time.
Right. This might be the last time we see her for a bit, so
Fate is going to say he's going to go to the library for now.
Probably
He's-
study up on everything that's happened in some way or another.
He's going to collect
like the
some
bookworm
things.
he is.
Nerd.
I'll be right back out of character real fast.
Okay. He'll
Oh,
be
I
right
will
back
take
out
this
of
opportunity
character.
to also. Yay!
Okay.
Everyone's leaving.
Oh no, everybody's leaving.
Oh
Quick,
no!
vampire, do something. Oh crap, even vampire's gone. Quick, Rosary, do something.
Too much pressure.
Okay, I'll just go ahead and move out to the main map.
Oh, all right.
Welcome back.
You know, for all the trouble I've given him, I wonder if I should apologize. I'll take that as a no.
I mean, I wasn't saying do it or not do it. Do you want to apologize? Are you willing to let
Hmm.
bygones be bygones?
I feel like I shouldn't. Finally, Estrella just takes off and heads over.
Put a pin in it.
We'll put a pin in it. Let's see.
What just happened?
I just
I don't know.
moved, but it froze.
It certainly did freeze.
Did I break it by
There we
moving?
go. There we go.
Oh no.
I put Fern on the map and she broke everything.
Good
Fern
job,
is-
Bird.
I didn't have a
Burn.
problem. I don't know what you're talking about.
You didn't
Hmm.
freeze there?
No.
Huh. Wild. Anyway. Go ahead and make y'all's way to the pavilion when you are ready.
I already am.
Yeah.
Meow.
Vampire? Che?
Yeah.
Join us!
This is when I wish I could just do like some sort of menacing voice and just say join us all menacing like, but I can't.
Join us.
Thank you.
There we go.
Thank you, Che.
Oh boy. This is wild. Oh, there we go. Okay. I just had 2 Che's on my main monitor.
Yeah.
Oh no, Che is copying himself.
This is getting out of hand. Now there are 2 of them.
Got to see y'all come by so soon.
As well. I already got my supplies as needed, and it seems everyone else is fine.
Mm-hmm.
Are y'all planning on leaving soon?
That is the intention, unless there was more that needed doing before we headed out, albeit preferably not too much. That
That's
and possibly speaking to Grandeur.
Grantor. What about?
I was hoping to try to dig a little bit more into Rainwing Past.
Ah, right. Haven't had the chance to ask her yet.
With everything as busy as it was hard to find a good opportunity.
Tell you what, I'll find her and ask for you.
That works by me. The only major question was just to see if she even remembers any sort of speciality in martial prowess from your past.
I'll keep it in mind. As for the ask... Bromliad.
Yes.
There's been some strange creature sighted at the south. If y'all don't mind going to deal with it, it's probably one of those arrivals again. Some crustacean.
Giant enemy crab.
I knew you were gonna say that.
Crab rave?
It's based on historically accurate things. So here's a giant
crab is
enemy crab.
historically accurate.
It
These.
was spotted on the beach. Down south.
You mean where they made the boats?
What boats?
Ugh. Oh no. Not this again.
Oh no, not another boat battle.
Another
Who's gonna carry the boats?
more boat talk.
What did they use to make the boats?
Mm.
Since this
Any
one's
idea?
a bit out of the way, you'll need anything.
Could use more arrows.
Well, I can let Metalworker know about that. The faster this thing is dealt with, honestly, the better.
I don't see any problem making a detour in that manner then.
Tell you what, Striade. As for your little stunts last night, maybe a rematch.
Oh no.
You have my interest.
Let's see who can take that crustacean down the fastest, huh?
Wait.
I wouldn't mind obliging in that regard.
Is there one or are there several?
What was that?
Is there one or are there several?
We only spotted one, but be on your guard.
One whole set of burnt seafood that it is.
Well, if there's only one, it would be the final blow. And if there are more, whoever does it the fastest.
True.
Whoever leaves the most damage on it.
Try to
Typically, the
only
easiest measure is the final strike.
try to look forward to this as much as her eyes and teeth show this sheer glimmer of combative intrigue. Just mind if anything, this is not gonna end with you winning. This is gonna end even worse for you than just last night.
You and your confidence.
All your dishes out of here? That's why they get left in the sink for that.
Oh, we have a guest.
Yeah.
No. No, that was just Dad. Don't mind him.
Sure.
He's still a guest.
Still a guess, I guess.
Overconfidence that has gotten me far. Though,
Fine. Perhaps if you do, this time I'll actually show you something. Last night, that was a fluke.
I had a feeling.
Anyway,
Clearly.
I guess we've got a flight down south then.
While we're going there, though, wouldn't hurt to stop by the Nightwing Village. Just to see how things have gone along since after last night.
Things have been surprisingly well, I'll be honest. But if you feel like stopping by there anyway.
Wouldn't hurt, and especially if we're going to be looking for anything in particular, wouldn't be a bad stop. Or if we glance anything. Sound fair to everyone else?
Mm-hmm.
I gotta wonder, though, how well those iron ingot metals would work for arrowheads. Just a thought, Squall. Yes, I think we're all quite ready to head out when you are.
All right.
Anyone got anything left to say, do, or otherwise before we drop by the village and then whatever this entity turns out to be?
I mean, can I get the arrows before we fight this thing?
That's fine.
Let me do something about that actually.
I figured we'd drop by the Nightwing village to see if we couldn't get him there.
Yeah. Depends on how many you want. But yeah.
All of them.
Wow.
Well, you can definitely afford all of them, but I'm not sure you actually want to go out and buy all of the arrows.
How many arrows can you make in this much time?
True. Well, he'd have to have them stocked up, so I guess that wouldn't be that bad. Let's see, that plus that, he'll probably have about 25 ready.
I need at least like 50 total.
50?
Yeah.
Well, he can make the rest over the course of the day, but he'll have 25 right now.
Well, that'll be useful.
Alright. We'll go ahead and move you guys on over to the Nightwing village then. As you guys arrive, you can move yourselves wherever. You're all at the top, except Squall for some reason. You do see, of course, the giant Queen Battlewinter standing in the middle of the place, and she's watching the Nightwings on the western side work out these. Hold on a second. Why is it so dark for some reason?
Nighttime.
It's not, but
It is now.
they're cutting down some trees to help build Battlewinter a place that she can stay in. Mostly clearing out the area.
You may as well get at your arrows while we're here. I'm gonna go check on Battlewinter if you don't mind. May as well pass along word to Fly when able. Anyone else, though?
I wouldn't mind listening in on My Highness.
Rosary.
I wouldn't mind just to listen. Also,
Okay.
because at account character, I need to use the washroom, so I'll be back.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. I wonder if I should wait a moment for them.
You see, as you approach, Battlewinter flicks this little lever on her chest to get the thing rolling. Make some heat generate. Keep the lava moving, not moving.
Moving, churning.
Yes.
Should I go ahead and mix the approach then? Good morning, Queen Battlewinter. I trust you slept well at night.
As much as one can sleep in this state.
At least, if anything, is a better sight than more ashes and dust.
What do you need? Or want, rather?
Firstly, to check in with you to make sure all is well and everything seems still as good as you'd hoped. Pass word along to Fly that you're in good spirits to an extent.
After last night, I'm considerably more happy than I have been in over several years.
Well, when was the last time you were happy? Before then? If you remember.
That kind of question isn't exactly fair now, is it?
Uh, uh, sorry, I was just curious. Since you mentioned that it's been a while since you were happy.
Happy is not exactly a state any Nightwing have been in for a while. At least, probably, since they came here. Of course, the volcano wasn't exactly a place for anyone to live. Wouldn't you agree?
Mm-hmm. So dirty and ashy and... Ugh.
Mountaintops and high places are wonderful places, but ones like those may as well be cursed and non-existent.
Agreed.
It does still nonetheless beg the question of how things were before even that.
We've been there for a long time. As I mentioned before.
And not a single one of you would know before then. Even yourself. Or are they long gone?
You'd have to talk to Mastermind about that one. If he's still alive, after all.
What are you implying?
Last I saw him, or heard of him, the Rainwings were not exactly gleeful about his actions.
I tried suggesting last night to have him actually come out. I guess they couldn't let that happen. Rather unfortunate, since if mine serves right, he was the one who created your armor.
He designed it, yes.
Sad he won't be able to see how successful it was. At least for now.
So he is alive.
Held captive here, may as well have been put on trial and held until further notice upon decision. Guilty on all accounts.
You might consider asking him more than...
Though given they're under Rainwing captivity, it does make me wonder if you're still going to abide by their ruling and let him hold, or if you're going to ask for his return. But if you do, are you going to say anything about it either being his choice or yours in the matter?
It's not exactly my choice. Plus, I have no real need for him at the moment.
It was rather unfortunate that you'd let him sit there in a cell, albeit well tended. But was it him in the end that decided on that kind of research? Or did you order it?
It was necessary. After all, this design, or rather the armor's design, was to counter Rainwing Venom. At least initially.
Wasn't as effective as you hoped?
I haven't seen that part of it come to fruition yet. Though I do
happens
know
every-
how your little Rainwing works. Just kind of glances down at Vampire. I'm very curious about you, though.
Me?
How do you even exist?
Well, um, I know my mom was a Nightwing. Her name was Fate Changer. She was very powerful, one of the most powerful Nightwings the world's ever seen. But I don't know where she is.
I've never heard of that name before. That's not someone who's lived in the volcano.
Stride just gives this curious glance now towards Vampire herself.
Same with Rosary. Also, I'm back. Sorry.
Yay! Welcome back.
Welcome back.
I'll move you over here.
That does bring now to question, how old was your mother exactly, if you recall at all, or if your father said?
Um, problem is, every time I try to ask such questions, my dad would shut me down and move on from the conversation.
How curious. And your father is a Rainwing.
Met him myself.
Intriguing. Perhaps Mastermind knows something, or perhaps he'd be too enveloped with your existence.
Could see then if since both Fate Hunter and Fly are currently back at the Rainwing village, could have someone pass a message along, let them know to check on Mastermind for that. See if they can't find anything out.
Do just that.
Sorry, I repeat that one more time?
Do just that.
That we shall.
Any more questions?
Just to say, the armor does look like it's doing well for you. Happy it does look also well on you as well. Fitting of the name.
She pulls the mechanism again and lets the sort of engine just kind of lie there for now. The chill is reaching. I'll probably be visiting the volcano soon.
It does also mean you'd be our only eyes if anything develops over there ever again. Hopefully not.
Perhaps I can keep my eyes out for this replica you've mentioned.
I wouldn't be half surprised it's for a certain score to settle.
I don't know what she has
One doesn't
against
get a
us.
cheap
though.
shot on me that easily. Without compensation. Or recompense is a better word for that.
Mm-hmm.
That was, yeah. Now I'll be off. We've got a busy day here.
As do we. A little side work, if you will. Something over at the beach, some big old sea creature. It's gonna probably be a nice smoke cloud in the air once I'm done with it.
Have fun.
Have a good... Have a good rest of your day as well.
As for Squall's arrows, those will be about 2 silver per arrow, so about 50 silver for now.
Okay.
100 if you want to pay for the rest before they're done.
I'll just pay for all of them.
Alright. Since you have word from Glory, they're going to be able to make them.
Mhm.
Alright. Any last things here or heading out? Heading out then. Got it.
Yep. I'm not hearing anyone say anything, so...
No.
Back to the world map. God, it's been a while. There's no rain here.
Could be a little bit of... I mean, we're still in the rainforest,
Whole
so it won't be this
all rain.
weather still.
What's it? What was that, Shay?
The whole continent. All rain.
All rain.
All of it.
No sun.
No sun.
All wet. No dry.
All wet, no dry.
All of it. We're going to the ocean.
Alright.
So that potion, by the way, was a greater healing,
Yes.
right?
2 greater
Okay.
healings, 3 potions of healing. So feel free to add those to your inventory. Or whoever's going to have them.
I'll keep track of that one. On that note, too...
Go ahead and divvy that out real quick. I need to do
Yeah.
something.
Alright, so we're all definitive on Fly being the one to take the second potion of greater healing, correct?
Yep.
Yes.
Alright.
Sure.
Unless anyone else wanted to say otherwise.
Nah.
Alright. In which case, I will have a note on that. There we go. That should save all the details as needed. So, turn that to 2. Edit this. Add that. Potion of healing. And we're going to do 3 of those. There we go. Alright, so that'll mean 1 potion of greater healing is going to Fly.
Okay. Hello.
Hello.
So, greater healing to Fly. And then what of the other regular ones?
I mean,
I'm going to presume Rosary's going to hold off from that, or take one on the basis of if she wants to save.
So you're
Like
leaving one with fly right now?
That was the intention. Well, not
Okay.
right now, but when we bought it, we'll just say hand wave it and say we left one with him.
Okay.
So that's one potion of greater healing to him, and then what of the regular 3? I'm in vote for Fate, Squall, and Vampire, or actually Squall, Che, and Vampire, since I think that makes the most sense.
All right.
Up to you all. Anything against any of that?
I think we're good. I'm good with that. Anyone else?
All right, so I'm gonna put the potion of healing. So because of that, go ahead and add to your inventory appropriately from there. One potion of healing to Che, Squall, and yourself,
Feel
Vampire.
free to use the importer to do this as well.
I have
Yeah.
already started.
Just thought I'd make sure, now that that's divvied out accordingly. And then I kept a note just in case to tell Fly for later.
No! Fuck!
You silly. Here, I got you. 1 second.
Thank you.
All right. I'll go ahead and move you guys down. Deathbringer, of course, is coming with because competition is key.
I'd imagine he's very interested in this.
It'll be a.
In fact, I'm gonna try to keep ahead of him a little bit.
You're a Skywing. He literally cannot outrun you.
Yeah, and I'm gonna make sure he knows.
What are you?
The
What are
skies
you
are
planning to
what
get out of this?
Huh?
What are you planning to get out of that?
Skywing superiority. A nice reminder. As she just does a what is that maneuver called?
I don't think he'd take any offense to this one, personally.
Yeah, I don't
But
think he would either, but it's nice to be in the air.
he's like, hey, get back here! Slow down. Mm.
You really expect Stride at this point to slow down for anyone, Vampire?
No.
It takes about 2 landings to get this far down. It is 50 miles away.
Hmm.
It's about.
Not the
Let me make sure of something. I always forget how far I go with this. Since you guys are doing this pretty
Too
casually.
far.
So tell me how you're exactly feeling there, Deathbringer. After all that has happened last night.
Okay, this is. Oh boy. If you guys go fast, you can get here in 8 hours. If you go relatively normal, it'll be about
12.
12. Yeah. Well.
Oh, that would be quite the journey.
Yeah, it is half a day.
May as well go ahead and speed along.
Alright. You guys will be able to get here in about 8 hours then.
Any sort of drawbacks for this?
Oh, it's actually 7 hours. Let's see. If you don't stop, it's 3 rolls. Or con saves.
3 con saves in a row.
Yes.
Too bad con is one thing I wish I invested in instead.
Eh,
Wait.
You guys can
Aren't
take a
I-
quick stop and take an extra hour.
I like that.
Okay, so you'll be there in 8. Alright.
Well, it's a good thing I'm master of the sky, so I could do that freely and easy.
You have advantage on
You know
those,
what?
don't you?
You know what?
Yeah.
I'm gonna use that to my advantage here.
What are you doing?
You're gonna use your advantage to your advantage. Advantageception.
What are you
So
doing?
I'm gonna go ahead and just just scout ahead curiously. I won't wait for everyone, so I won't dive in, but I am gonna get ahead just to get a good sight on the enemy.
How far ahead are you going? Because they're gonna have to add an extra hour.
They're gonna take an extra hour. Oh yeah, that's gonna be a fair wait. You know what? I'm gonna have a little fun with this, if you don't mind.
Okay.
What if I do mine?
No, I'm gonna say this. Try to stop Stride from going ahead and trying to beat Deathbringer to the punch.
You want him to follow, huh?
No, yeah, what I'm saying is if you want to stop Stride from getting competition minded and getting ahead of everyone to get into a confrontation early, possibly to roll like, I don't know, persuasion. No.
no.
No, I don't have proficiency in
I mean, it's just free.
persuasion.
Like if
Hey,
two of you
slow
do it, it's
down.
advantage.
Take a break for a minute.
Slow down!
You want to
Triangle.
get there and kill the crab before anybody can witness it?
That's a good one.
You know what? Stride's just gonna remember painfully about having gotten slammed twice over now because of that mention and hold back. Fine. Let's just go normally at your rate.
Okay,
Pouting.
Speedy.
Pouty. Pouty as you can get.
Alright.
Can't help it, now that it's been so long since I could actually fly in decent conditions as these. Alright, so what happened?
Alright. You guys will arrive at the shoreline. Let me get this going. Right, landing down on the beach, the 6 of you. Where is it? Here it is. Okay. You
It's so
spot
small!
a crustacean as you land
Crab.
on the beach. It's just a crab skittering about on the sand.
Remind me again why we're here beating up a crab.
I don't think
That
that's
crab
right.
called me a mean word. No, it didn't.
We're going
Please
on
tell me
strike.
it didn't.
Is that our
That's
target? I think
Hmm?
that's our target. Why would they need us to hurt that?
Right.
Yeah, it's just a tiny crab.
Tiny crab,
I'm
enemy
gonna
crab.
pick up the
tiny
shell
enemy
and I'm gonna throw
crab.
it at it.
You know-
Sure. Make a just improvised weapon attack
Improvised throwing
with
weapon attack.
disadvantage because I think that's more than 20 feet.
I mean, I can approach. We're not in combat.
True.
Didn't approach
I
it.
thought you were gonna throw it from there. It would be funny.
No, I'm just standing here because that's where the shell is.
Okay.
Okay, he's just picking up the shell and moving close enough to throw it.
Just. No, I have to do it a different way.
Deathbringer, how often do you get bad intelligence from your rainwing friends?
I mean, they see all kinds of things all the time. I think at one point they got upset at a spider, a really small one, and just wanted someone to go get it. Maybe it scared him. Then again, that came from Jambu.
Which one? This request or the spider
The
request?
spider.
What is it trying to do?
And then
Wait a
who
second.
was the one who told us about this
Let me.
situation?
Bromliad said her scouts saw this one.
Is this
I'm not
right?
exactly sure who said this. Saw this.
Yeah, there you go.
That's a dexterity
Bromliad.
check. That is.
That one's a little bit more trusting than the rest, so...
I don't have a improvised weapon.
That's
my
just
inventory, so-
plus strength. I'm pretty sure. Just,
Yeah, but it's thrown. So.
I think
You
that's
could probably
still
just
strength.
take that 18 and add. If
You
you
want me
really
to roll
need-
better?
I mean,
Yes.
sure, it's still fine. You throw the shell. I mean, it's improvised weapon. You don't have a die for this. It's just like 1 damage, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like 1 damage normally unless you had like Tavern Brawler.
Just annoying a crab with his shell.
Yeah, the shell splits the crab's shell. It gets stuck. It doesn't kill it.
Just
Funnily
annoys it.
it like
That was the
looks
goal.
at you and it like pincers its pincer. It like snaps its pincers together. But well,
Why don't we pick it up and see?
I didn't know you were one for animal cruelty there, Che.
It's just a crab.
No
well,
cruelty.
while you get closer, vampire, you see
Yeah.
something. A shadow emerging in the water.
What the?
You may want to hit pause, by the way.
Yeah, this is fine.
Whenever
While
events
this
This is fine.
while this crab before you snips at you with its pincers and backs away, the water rises
Wait! Run! Little guy, run!
and
Like-
I was trying to save the
The-
crab.
the tiny
Go!
crab gets squashed by a bigger crab.
Rip.
There you go.
Crab.
You just...
Oh,
I think that's our target.
Yeah, that's a fairly large target.
Makes more sense.
well, I never had crab before, but wouldn't hurt to try some.
All right, we'll do that and snip at you, and we'll go ahead and have you guys roll initiative.
Very well.
Dude,
That- Isn't that one? What? Okay. Starting strong.
Look, it's
Congratulations.
probably gonna be at the bottom of the.
nice superiority. Got hit with that skill issue.
Apparently, it was a little shocking to see little Crabbo get smashed.
That poor innocent Crabbo did nothing.
Actually, I felt bad for once.
Can't even eat the crab now.
Yeah, I know.
I mean,
You're not eating sand crab in the sand.
Squall.
I can't cook it.
Sorry.
That sounds absolutely disgusting. Why would you want sand in your mouth?
It's coarse and rough and will mess up your guts.
Why is it
Coarse
Damn
and
it.
rough and get in your lungs.
God damn it, try it. I know what you're referencing.
Yeah.
Foundry still thinks this is going to be a hard combat.
Wait, what?
We're going- It's
Foundry
a-
thinks this is going to be a challenging combat. It might.
It might be. Let's see where it goes.
I mean, it can't be anything worse than the gorilla combat, right?
Oh, it might.
Right.
Those pincers are pretty sharp.
Can't compare to the boat combat.
Done.
Yep.
Nothing can compare to the boat combat.
So real.
All right.
Brother is like.
Now, I will ask, how do you guys want to handle this since Deathbringer and Stride, do you kind of want to do that challenge with each other?
Yeah, it's up to you all if you are wanting to let us have our little fight against it on our own, or if you want to participate for some reason.
It is directly in front
Like,
of Stride.
I want to fight so I can have some crab legs.
Vamp. We
Okay.
just
To
rested
participate
at
in this.
8.
Yeah, but
Because otherwise,
listen,
you
we're
could
gonna be
get-
gone for a while.
All right.
So why not stock up?
Here we go then.
All right.
Let me find the thing. Here it is. And begin.
All right.
I see your naming on that song.
That's
Giant enemy crab!
yeah.
Tired and we grab.
I'll be honest. I was just looking for something to do today, and I decided, let's just fight a crab.
Let's just
Fuck it, we
fight.
ball. I'm gonna fight. Fuck it, we ball. I'm going to.
Gonna shoot it with Forest? Well,
Yes. But
Go
wait
for it.
before, dude, I'm gonna probably
Oh.
back up a little bit and then shoot because I'm going
Uh,
to use flame.
are you
That's gonna
using cunning
incur-
action to do anything?
Huh?
This thing can hit you from there, and it will hit you if you don't disengage.
No. I will not move.
It's fucking be ballin'. Or they ballin'.
But we,
Which means
that's-
you have disadvantage on this hit because you're in range of it.
okay.
Still hits.
Dang. Rolling high.
And I'm
And
using
then the-
flame, so
Flame? Okay. So it does do a dex save.
And it could be worse. It could have been Leviathan.
Leviathan,
Okay.
Leviathan,
Leviathan.
That takes 12
Typhus.
damage.
Leviathan.
Oh, damn.
Leviathan.
Leviathan.
Okay.
I can use my bonus action to go invisible, right?
Hmm.
I can't go invisible, right? I'm full health.
Yeah, you can.
I will go invisible.
Visible and go away.
And skitter away.
Scatter! I will. Skitter!
Okay.
Yep.
So it can see you moving. Sand.
Oh.
Fuck.
Oh.
Okay, never mind. I will go back.
You can. It'll give it disadvantage, but it's not going to. You know. It can still take its opportunity. Let me just get rid of this. She's gone. Do you want to move or take the chance?
Take the chance to. What's the chance again?
Get hit.
Take the chance to not get hit because you did not disengage.
I will take the thing. I'll take the chance.
Okay. disadvantage on its attack.
Right?
Please.
It rolled 2 16s. It's hitting.
Oh
Natural 16s,
Oh, no!
I should say.
Oh,
no! Oh,
So,
Oof.
no, you come back here and
Nope.
are getting hit.
You accepted your fate.
And immediately losing your invisibility again. God damn
It
it.
just kicked up all this
Sounds
dirt.
about right.
That is not amazing for you. Alright.
Oh no. Oh no. I hear them die.
21
Oh, no.
damage.
What
and
damage?
you are
What
grappled.
damage?
21.
21.
9 plus 10.
It is
Well,
bludgeoning
I mean-
damage as it slams its claws down on you and grips you in its claws.
I'm just imagining like this first whole bit just being like, it pops out of the water. Vampire takes the initiative of trying to shoot it with its freaking blow dart and jumping in the air, scared at the same time while shooting it. Trying to go invisible, and then just gets grabbed. Poor guy.
Poor fan.
poor guy.
Okay,
are
Rosary is up.
Your luck ran out.
Alright.
Rosary,
Well,
do a thing.
I will do a thing, and it is called Guiding Bolt on the giant enemy crab, and
Guiding
hope to
Bolt,
God it
good.
hits.
I love
I
guiding
will say,
bolt.
Rosary, you do notice it has a somewhat something of like a band around one of its claws. Or not like at the just kind of like on it. But yeah, you can go for that if you want.
Well, then Rosa might just fire at that band.
Oh,
If she can. Oh, never mind. Theoda was like, nah.
no, wait. It could go one of two ways, but trust your judgment. Go for what you believe. Feel your choice.
How is this band here? Is it wrapped around the claw, keeping it from opening?
It's-
What's happening?
It's basically a ring. It's like stuck on it.
Ah.
Up to you.
Well, she's gonna try to go for the ring and see what happens.
Okay.
You never know.
Does a 16 hit?
Yeah, that hits.
Normal?
Guiding bolt, good.
Okay.
Getting both
What-
good.
What are you trying to do with the ring? With this hit?
She was trying to shoot the ring or at least try to figure out what the ring is doing, if it does anything.
It's probably made it large.
So I guess we'll see what happens when it gets hit, I guess.
Yes.
So you're focusing full
Jeez.
on the ring. Okay.
Yeah.
The ring. I want to say, as main as this may sound, the guiding bolts hits it square on, and then it repels it straight into the air. Which means
Alright.
it's magical in some nature. I will say that does half damage to the crab because that was a hit. But since you targeted the ring, I'll...
Yeah. Makes sense.
Yeah. Okay. It is magical in some nature. That's what you get out of that. Anything else?
I don't want to move. I use a spell, so I can't use any of my other bonus actions, so that'll be my turn.
Alright, crab. It's gonna move
I'll be right
forward. It's gonna move you over here. You're still holding you in its claws. Let's see. It's going to grab at Che. Because why not? It's going to try and strike Che.
Sure.
I don't think a 14 hits you.
No.
Alright. Alright, Che is safe from that, but Vampire is not. Vampire takes 17 more damage as the
Oh,
claw pinces and squeezes and
I think Vampire said they'd
crushes
BRB, so...
the life out of Vampire. He's
Oh, no.
Damn.
They're still okay. They're still standing at 1 HP.
Oh, man.
Still being carried.
Well, shit. You know what this means, guys?
Which means it's Deathbringer's
Kill.
turn.
That's what it means? Okay.
Well, moving on. That was the end of its turn. It can do that. That's it. Oh shit, no, he's a rogue. He's gonna cunning action back away. And make his own attack. Okay, yeah, he hits. And alright, he does 17 damage. Squall, you're up. Shay is next. Okay, I will say, Striate, track how much damage you do with,
Oh, yeah. I'll do just that.
Wait, sorry, my turn?
yes, your turn. Vampire, are you back? Nope, okay.
No.
That's not it. There we go. You're going for
Okay.
a melee attack on the crab.
Melee the crab.
Actually.
Okay.
Warrior also. Where did my die go?
That will unfortunately miss.
Kind of figured. Second attack. Are you kidding me?
Oh no. That is dreadful.
Yep.
Move 25 feet. Yeah, you got plenty of movement.
I moved 25. I have
You can go there, yeah. You can go wherever.
15.
Yeah, you have 15 left. Alright. Shay is up. Stride is next.
Yep.
Alright, I'm gonna walk you through this, because I'm gonna need to know a couple things.
Okay.
Okay, so the assumption is that the crab is large because ring. Right? So
You can assume that.
So I need to know, and I'm gonna make a roll for this. I need to know if I could reasonably assume that I could overwrite that effect with a similar effect with a spell.
You can assume that, yes. With that roll.
Alright, so we can overwrite enlarge reduce with a spell enlarge reduce. So it's time to decrease crab size.
So it's halved. Okay.
It
This
goes
roll-
down one size
Yes.
category.
Crab is now large instead of huge. I need to change the token settings for that. Snip, snip. Okay, it is small. It is
Small.
somewhat smaller. Oh, wait, hold on. I mean, it's probably gonna fail, honestly. Yeah, I rolled a 2.
Alright, cool. Now, is vampire still grappled?
Yes, albeit
Okay.
the claw is smaller. It still is holding him.
That should even the field quite a bit.
Let's try 8.
Alright, so. Vampire is still held by the creature, correct? Or
Yes.
did it let go?
It's not letting go.
Can I target the creature's arm to make it let go?
You certainly can.
This crab needs to learn to let things go.
In fact, do you have disarming strike?
No, I do not.
That would make things easier, but unfortunately...
It would make things easier, but I didn't select it because I never
I like
really
the
thought about
I
getting
like the
it.
insinuation of that.
Disarm
This
the
crab is now armed with a dragon.
Exactly, that's what I was thinking.
I'm just getting like fucking Devil Joe vibes of just like, oh, it's now smacking the enemy with an enemy.
Smack a motherfucker with another motherfucker.
Yep. You know it.
There you go.
You know it. Alright, Stride is gonna take 2 long fireball. Activate it. So we're gonna go diving right in, face first, into the creature, yelling out, alright, you've all had your turn. Gonna save Vampire. As she goes ahead and strikes for the claw that currently has Vampire gripped. This also is going to be helped by 2 factors. So let me go ahead and get it out. So it's going to be long fireball, fainting attack. So this will be advantage, unless there's going to be something to negate, to reduce it to normal because of the nature of things.
In fact, as you're doing this, Deathbringer does a special action he has, or feature. and he gets to
Okay.
make one chakram attack.
Okay.
Lol.
He misses.
Okay.
Lol.
Oh fuck, I'm back.
All right, go ahead.
Ah shit!
Yeah, you have
Oh!
1 HP.
You have 1 HP, Crab is smaller, and we've moved somewhat.
Ow!
Yeah, it pulled you over to the side so it could get a better hit on Che. Which it still missed. Yeah, go ahead, roll your attack. Stray 8.
Alright. So let me go from there then. We're gonna go the first attack with advantage. 15.
Miss.
Darn.
In fact, that chakram throw hits your sword. Or just as it almost hits the crab and deflects your blow. Ah,
Crab
crap.
is smaller, but crab is harder.
There was this ever so brief, just like sharp stare from Striate's eyes back toward Deathbringer before she strikes out for a second go at the creature. This one a normal.
hit.
That one's gonna be a menacing attack, and also from there, it's gonna be an activated long fireball.
Can you do multiple maneuvers a turn, or is it just one per attack? I'm pretty sure it's 1 per attack, right?
What?
It's a bonus action, so it's once per.
That's fainting. That's fainting attack.
Oh, that's specifically.
Menacing
that. What
attack, I
this?
think, is
It's
different.
a special.
Yeah.
Well then.
So from there,
check it in chat.
multiple things are gonna happen, as usual.
He's just attacking there.
It's just gonna happen. It's just all going to happen.
It's just all going to happen, and the crab's just going to vanish.
Yep, pretty much. All right, so yep, there's definitely going to be a menacing
all
in there.
coming
So let me
together.
go ahead and do for this, this, this,
Yes, that's just on hit.
and
So
Very good.
23.
it also has to
26.
do a
No, it doesn't.
wisdom saving throw. No, it does not.
Is it fucking dead?
Really?
It's not fucking dead. No.
No!
It doesn't have to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh no.
It's too dumb to be frightened.
Okay.
That sounds about right.
Or maybe there's something else going on here.
I like the first answer.
That is very funny.
So, from the second attack, though, does anything happen upon the grip it has against Vampire?
Let's see. You did 26
we're-
damage.
Yep, we're looking at 26 damage output.
I just realized this thing has proficiency
That
in
was a-
stealth for some reason.
That was a hefty roll.
15 of
It's
its
a
damage.
crab.
15 damage was fire. The other 11
Well,
was pierce.
it rolled a natural 20 on it, the save I was making it do, so it is still holding Vampire.
Understood.
Anything else, or will that be it? I think that's pretty much everything you can do.
was a
Yeah,
physical roll, you
that
probably should have
was
reduced it
just
slightly.
everything there for now.
What was that, Shay?
I said if it was a physical attribute save, you should have reduced it slightly because of reduce.
It was a natural 20.
I know.
Otherwise, anything else, it would have dropped him. But yeah, it is now Vampire's turn. You can break out with athletics or acrobatics if you feel like it, but that will be your action.
Acrobatics it is. Where is it? There you are, acrobatics. That's a saving throw.
Yeah, in fact, I will even lower the DC because it is smaller. Not that low, unfortunately.
Wait, if that... Wait. If that's the case, would a 15 have technically hit?
Its AC doesn't go lower.
That.
Just
That's awesome.
just its strength abilities.
Oh, okay. I thought you said AC went down.
Yeah, no, the DC went down on its
Okay,
escape.
DC went.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's not good.
Yeah. Can I bite it?
No.
Unfortunately, no, because it's also an action.
No.
You know what? Go for
You can lick it, however.
Yeah.
You can lick it. That's unfortunately, yeah. That's pretty much all you can do, huh?
Tastes like salt.
Oh wait, you have lucky vampire.
Oh wait, shit! I forgot.
Yeah, you
You
have.
It's not too
forgot.
late.
Yeah, you have lucky. Go again. Use a luck
I
point.
will. One lucky.
One lucky. One lucky, one lucky, one lucky. Go!
One more time.
One more time. One more time. One more D20.
One more acrobatics. You got this.
One more acrobatics.
Is it an advantage or is it
Normal. It's just do it again. Just do a D20. Okay, that will break you out.
Nay!
With the crab's weakened stature, you wiggle out, and I will put you here, out of
But the-
reach.
Vampire, disengage
Oh
now.
yeah, actually,
I will.
Please,
You
Yeah,
can just
please
I will-
disengage.
yeah, just disengage and get the hell away from it. Okay,
Help!
Stay behind me.
Rosary.
Stay behind the anger dragon and you'll be okay. Where's that one funny spell I was going to use on Vampire? Just to make sure Vampire doesn't fucking die.
I forgot to set up the thing, so that's unfortunate.
No, it's not spiritual weapon.
No, not spiritual weapon. I meant showing everybody stats. I was just telling myself that.
Now, if only the bright light of my long fireball blinded the sucker.
Unfortunately, that is not a feature of that weapon.
Darn.
Alright, what is Rosary doing?
It's going to actually cast Sanctuary on Vampire.
Okay.
But knowing Vampire wants to attack, not really.
Yeah, that'll do.
What is the best heal that I have that only affects one person?
Cure wounds.
Well, I guess we're gonna cure wounds on Vampire because Vampire's gonna fucking die. I'll cast it at level 3, so Vampire should get a lot of HP, or at least some HP back.
15 HP for little old Vampire.
That'll be my turn. Does that still spell?
Time for Crab to attack Striate.
Okay.
That is a miss.
Oh, wait, what was that?
That is a miss.
Really now?
Yeah.
Riposte.
Let go.
Riposte.
Riposte. Long fireball. Take a hit. 16.
Hit.
That's gonna be one toasty crab coming up and another hit die burned.
Okay. 23, 24.
Striatus just dodges that and just slices into the claw from there.
Alright, it will go again.
Alright.
19.
That is just enough.
Okay, you're gonna take damage and get grappled.
Okay. I cannot react against that.
Not anymore, because you just riposted.
That's right. I need to include the 1d6 for
That'll
the...
be 25 damage to you. $1d6 for what? Riposte?
1d6, yeah, for the riposte damage.
Okay.
Isn't it?
And you
So
are now
that's just
grappled.
three. Okay.
Yeah, half your HP and you're grappled. Jeez.
Was it worth
Oh,
it?
wait, how much HP am I at?
25 damage.
25, so on. Alright, got it.
Where is the
Uh,
grapple link?
Oh, never mind, there it is. There we
it
go.
is. Okay. And it's gonna move you over here and step forward.
Okay.
Deathbringer's up next.
In creature!
Holy shit.
It went flying.
Yeah, that one's gonna hit. And, oh, okay, well, I don't think I'm gonna roll all of that d6. That's a lot of d6. Hold on.
What, did he just throw the random BS go?
No, he gets 2 hits. One of them is sneak attack. Which means he does...
I hope you're remembering to
Um,
reduce the crab's damage.
What's that?
The reducing crab's damage.
Oh, yes, you're right. I completely forgot about
Specifically by 1d4 per damage roll.
that. Striate, heal 4.
Heal 4?
Yeah.
Alright. And that was for...
Reducing its...
It just did that much less damage than you
Yeah.
said.
Okay.
Okay, what level?
Feel a little
is-
better.
Okay, Deathbringer's doing 5d6.
Alright.
I'm just gonna roll this here. Oh, that's a lot more. Okay. Oh, damn it. Okay. Squall, you're up.
Alright. Well, again. Laner Warrior. And attempt another melee attack.
With the bow?
Yeah.
Yeah, the last line of the bow is bow can be used as a martial melee weapon as finesse.
That's a hit.
My boy going down quick.
Favorite foe. Another
Okay.
6. $21.
Yep.
Force damage.
And then you get another attack.
And then second attack.
That will hit.
Yay!
Okay.
15 cold well, is it cold damage when it's melee?
It's either.
Okay.
Yeah. I should have specified, but yeah, it can be either. A cold or slashing, not piercing.
I'll go with cold.
All right. Will that be your move? All right. Shay is up. Shride is next.
Are we not letting these two duke it out with the crab?
That's up to you.
Yeah, that's completely up to you. You already know the deal here, and Shay already made her point clear that she wants to take this thing down.
I mean, yes, but everyone else is also just hitting the crab.
Yeah, everybody seems to be getting a chunk
I
out of
wanted
it.
to get a good hit in on it.
We should let these two have their fun, yeah? I'm just gonna disengage.
All right. Shride is up then.
Alright, so naturally going to try to do the escape out of the crab's grasp.
You know, this thing is looking
What is the roll?
pretty beat up.
That's fine. Can I escape its grasp?
You can. If you roll good.
Maybe cut its arm off instead.
What does it require? Acrobatics?
Acrobatics or athletics.
Guess what's my highest?
Your acrobatics, of course.
Acrobatics.
I was joking.
Yep, alright, get out of that.
Well, stride's free.
With double the roll.
I still be your athletics.
Stride is gonna just get out of that and re-engage immediately. I'm gonna presume my escape was an action, correct?
Yes.
Action surge.
Fighter moment.
Fighter moment.
Take your fighter moment.
Fighter moment. Let's go.
We love fighter moment.
Oh, right.
I
I'm
love
having-
action surge.
Yeah, you actually can't
I'm
reach
gonna
it with the
have
sword.
crab for lunch. Stride just arms her weapon again to strike once more.
Yep, hit.
And screw it. I'm gonna burn another hit die on that one.
Just to make sure it burns.
How much is that? 23, 27?
That is, yeah, 27.
Damn.
Still standing?
Yep. One more attack.
Yep. Sure, he's gonna take
And
for that second
as with
attack.
your attack,
Oh.
Deathbringer gets his special action.
Okay.
So his chakram will go now.
All right.
Okay. Whoever does the most damage with this strike gets the kill.
Alright. Fair enough.
But what if you both
He
end up doing the
gets-
same amount?
2d6 plus 12.
That's balanced.
2d6 plus 12.
Yes,
Did he hit?
he hits.
What would happen if I tripped the target?
I'll make him roll again.
Disadvantage
Fully-
prone.
Try knowing too well after the first instance of him sneaking a little strike in where he is just trying to catch up. Makes it a little bit more difficult for him with a trip attack. Well, that's only if the next one lands. So,
Yeah.
unless you're saying my next attack
if you
will
hit
hit
this
anyway.
with a trip attack, yeah.
Alright. But I haven't. So let's see if the attack lands first. Do we need it even? Yeah, so
Okay.
you're looking
He
at.
still hits.
No, that's just the normal attack roll.
I know, but he still hit. Oh
What do
wait,
you
oh
mean?
wait, Trip. Does Trip have a save?
Okay, so how it works is, if I remember correctly, if you trip attack a target and if the target fails a strength throw, they are knocked prone. But I have not used it yet.
Okay.
I have not used it yet.
Well, you kind of have to use it now, don't? This is your last attack.
Yeah. May as well. So,
Okay.
with all that said, let me just
So
do that.
I did this in preparation. Crab rolled a natural 1.
It trips.
It is
You fucking
prone,
kidding.
But Deathbringer still hit because his other roll was a natural 20.
You son of a bitch. You know what? That's fucking great. No, I love it. He's actually showing his potential here. I love it.
All right,
Every last bit of it.
I'll do this public roll.
Yeah, go ahead.
This is his damage. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, that's one flambéed fucking crab.
Okay, you get the final
Oh.
blow attack, essentially.
So that's 13, 12 for a total
did it.
of 25, then 28, then 36. Alright. That is everything. That was everything for damage output.
Okay. With this, Deathbringer gets a total of 69 damage.
Nice.
You know what? That fits him perfectly. I love it. It's couldn't end on a better note for him, technically.
But
Yeah,
I still
that's
think you hit
canon.
like plus 80. 80
So you want to
plus.
know my exact damage.
Go for it.
26 plus 24 plus 4 plus 27 plus 36 equals 117.
Yeah.
You just fucking murdered that crab.
Yeah, but you were
Striate-
gonna die if that crab didn't get murdered.
Striate not only
Crab.
trips up the crab, but doing a leg sweep just cuts off the crab's legs.
Leg sweep? No, we talking tail sweep, honey. Well, I'm a
Oh.
dragon.
I mean, your trip
Well,
attack.
sweep
Sweeping
its legs
its
with
legs.
your tail.
It's still bigger than you.
It is still bigger than me, but thankfully Trip Attack does count large entities.
Yeah,
I
large and
know.
Smaller.
It's funny.
Okay, sure. You go 360 on this crab, spin around, tail whip it, sweep the legs.
Legs. Sweet.
Yeah, only half of them because the other half are way the hell over there. So it's just kind of like Leaning Tower of Pisa'd over.
I'm just imagining then Deathbringer's chakrams coming in to hit it on its soft underbelly because that fucking nat 20
Yeah.
right before it trips over.
Yeah, he was actually going for like a headshot or something, but no, it goes right underneath the crab, hits it in the soft shell, and then you go from above and then stab down straight through the head. And incinerate it from the inside with your final fireball slash.
And in final words, from Stray, aspire to mark a beautiful seafood lunch.
Yay! Thank you, Strident! Thank you.
Oh, thank goodness you're okay, Vampire. Holy crap. As she just quickly tries to check on him. Are you okay?
I'm okay. Could be better. They're just smiling a little weakly. Look at them.
The spurt from your mouth.
Eh,
Don't do it again. I said don't do it again.
sorry.
Oh. I
And that
thought
would
I
be-
lost you there for a split moment when you did that. Thank goodness you held out that little bit more.
I mean, you can thank Rosary for decent healing.
Yeah, I can tell you're not crushed in the bones as much.
I mean, I did just save their life for the what amount of time now?
I lost count.
I lost count after the four time. After four.
Bam.
The crab.
Right is just gonna fall on her hindquarters with her weapon stabbed into the sand as he puts out the blade, although probably creating some glass in that sand where she stabs.
Afflicted
Rip-
by the
Rip sand.
reduce spell, the crab is now, I guess, going to be permanently smaller.
That's rather
What happens at
unfortunate.
the end of this when the creature dies? Does it go back to normal size?
I think so.
It just becomes an object and stays that size until I stop concentrating on it.
Okay, well, when you stop concentrating on it, it goes back to its normal size.
You know what? How close are we to when it enlarges?
A minute.
Depends when he stops concentrating.
The end of the
So-
spell when I stop concentrating, which, since it's dead, I will stop concentrating. Also, I know
Are you
this
stopping
isn't a
in your
spider,
concent?
but,
Are you stopping your concentration as we were close to it, though?
yes.
Vampire, you and me are gonna roll a acrobatics check to see if we don't get knocked over from the suddenly expanding size.
This
Okay.
suddenly expanding crustacean.
Expanding crustacean.
Expand crab.
Should be okay.
that's your guys are fine. It's you get away from the expanding crab.
That's a big lunch.
Yeah. Now it's a big lunch.
And I thought the graphics we had before leaving was good.
I think.
Just maybe take the ring off of it, though. I don't think metal would taste good.
Probably not, though. I wonder what the world that ring's about. Che, I don't suppose you could probably check on that?
I lack the equipment.
Ugh.
Well, I gotta say, that was a bit touchier than I imagined it would be. You alright?
Mm-hmm.
I'm just thankful Vampire is okay right now. Though, I will say, I guess you really were holding back at that tournament then.
Not holding back, just was kind of out of it.
Too modest. Or humble. Or both.
Both. Maybe. Whatever.
If anything, though, that definitely felt like I felt like I needed that kind of release after a while. Though it gives me a thing or two now about how I can better myself there.
I don't remember which one it is.
F?
No, horizontally.
Oh,
Like
it's
across that axis.
control scroll wheel.
There's another button.
But yeah. Well, I guess I can show you a thing or two.
I'd appreciate on that.
But first, let's get these crab legs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How about
More
some lunch?
than after that, I could use a bite. May have crushed me a little bit, but I think my stomach is still willing to fight.
I'm sure you two will be fine in a couple of hours or two.
Without the world-renowned mud puppy here, who's gonna try and cook this up?
Would that be like a survival check?
Yes, it would.
I'll see if I can't do anything about it. I've been around Pyria, so I had to make do with what I got.
Papa taught me how to cook a little bit.
If you feel confident. Alright, I'll make the roll on advantage then if Vampire's assisting.
Yes.
Does anybody have advantage or
Uh,
proficiency?
well, I have proficiency in survival.
Yeah.
Wait, how much?
+7 because survival's wisdom.
Go ahead. You do it with advantage then.
Oh,
Technically you're
Shift
better.
F.
It's
This is all through this.
well, yeah, that's perfectly fine.
Yeah.
Deathbringer here has fire breath, so we can help supply a fire, not a fiver.
Fly
Yes.
fighter.
A 5.
Wait, a fiver? Man, there's only 6 of us though. Who's gonna be excluded from that one?
Shut up. Anyway,
Dies.
what would you like to make with this giant enemy crab?
Well,
Steamed
Yep.
hams.
Steve.
no, not steamed hams. How about a soup? How about a nice crab soup?
Crab soup. Crab.
Crab meat soup.
Sure.
Shouldn't be too hard.
I heard this thing's called Old Bay. No.
What?
I don't know. I think I heard in my dreams something about an Old Bay.
Well,
So,
this crab soup will honestly be pretty good. Although if you're just gonna make it here, it is pretty heavy. It would be very hard to just move the whole crab, so basically you have to cook it up here.
probably, yeah.
What do we even have to make soup with?
Well, we have crab. There's a lot.
That is ocean
Look, it
water.
was the first thing that came to mind. Okay, I'm still recovering from a cold, man.
You can just steam a crab.
Yeah, steam the crab.
Steamed crab.
Deep hams.
Steam the crab.
Steam crab.
Yep, steamed crab. We'll just have some crab. I do enjoy me
Crab.
some crab.
Crab reef.
Crab good.
So yeah,
Crab reef.
you guys spend an hour just. You guys can do a short rest, if essentially.
Yeah. The short rest makes sense to me.
Wow,
but
I don't get anything from those.
You
that's
didn't use
unfortunate
much
for you.
anyways.
Not for me.
Yeah, I didn't.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take for let's see.
And you know what?
Ah.
Because her survival check was high, Just take full on the hit die roll.
Oh,
Yay!
See, Rosa is a good cook.
so that'd be.
I mean, you still have to roll
Pardon?
your hit die.
Yeah, I follow.
Oh,
But yeah, you just take full
Oh, I
on each
didn't-
hit die you roll.
Oh, whoops. I forgot to roll that. And then one more for good measure, would probably knock it up enough.
I think vampire
Yeah.
would need at least 3 hit die, so go ahead and spend 3 more or 2 more. Yeah. All right.
Oh, much better.
It's about late afternoon-ish at this point. Maybe 4 in the afternoon. You guys can get back pretty quickly, of course.
Yeah.
But
We're gonna examine that ring, by the way, during this haul.
Che doesn't really have the tools necessary to do that, as he said.
Oh,
As there are no arcana that
I
is
need
possible.
a pearl and a feather.
You can still make an arcana check on it if you'd like.
Sure.
High enough roll will get the same intelligence anyways.
Let us see.
25.
Okay.
I will show you the item, Che.
Oh boy.
It is called the Copper Circlet of Crabominable Constitution. And I will put it in your inventory.
So it's not a ring. Got it.
It is a ring. It's just called the circlet.
Lol.
Weird, I know.
Okay. It's a circlet for your hand.
Yes.
You want your hand to feel like a pretty
Finger
princess.
circlet.
Finger circlet. Count the legs, sweep them.
count legs, sweep.
Yep.
Sorry.
I know it wasn't a spider, but
It is.
It was
Yeah,
app.
It's a water spider.
still counts. It's funny. That's funny.
Yeah, it is technically a water spider when you think about it.
Water spider.
Water
What?
spooter.
ah,
A water spider.
wait a second.
Yeah.
We're just letting vampires speak crazy nonsense. What is your next wisdom, vampire?
Which is
Vampire of the Sand, what is your wisdom?
All right.
be gay, do crimes.
So,
Very good
number of
wisdom.
charges?
As in we're
if you would
allowed
like
to do
roll
crimes?
1d4 plus 1.
Well, it would probably just be 1d4 since it used a charge.
It didn't use a charge. I'm changing the item essentially.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Normally you wouldn't get anything from this, but I decided.
I see. But still, that's how charges work. The whole roll for initial charge is to see how many charges were used up before you found the item.
I know.
So,
Maybe it had 1d4 plus 2.
sure.
Let me be nice.
No, you're not allowed to be nice.
I was considering to just say it had 5.
Listen,
Yes.
3 charges.
quite average.
Quite average indeed. If you would like to tell everybody, you may, but...
Yeah. It's a nice ring. Can keep you from being influenced in various ways. A few times. And also you're weak to crabs.
That's the way to put it. Should I,
Weak to crabs, like eating them upsets your stomach?
shall I just show it to everybody?
I mean, that's. I would say at
You
that
can.
point it may
Let
as
me
well
play
be
with the
up
settings real
to.
quick so it can be used.
I was gonna
can-
say you can leave. Oh, go ahead.
I'm pretty sure I can just, yeah, okay. All players, owner, just so everybody can look. If you go to the 5th tab on the top right, you should see an items tab. And it should be there.
It's a 4th tab.
Yeah, that's actually a good idea to do that.
Crap.
Enjoy.
I only see. Oh wait, no. I checked or I clicked on the one.
I'll even
Thing.
put it on stream because why not?
We
Here it
got
is.
I got crabs.
Crap.
How do we stop getting crabs? Like you're dead.
It's pretty hard to read on stream, honestly. But
You have disadvantage against crabs.
yeah.
I-
A tune
Man,
item.
that is a tough debuff to deal with though.
it goes away when you hit 0 charges though.
And then it's just a ring.
How often are we going to be fighting against crabs,
I will
though?
say
No,
specifically.
it still gives you the constitution.
Yes, it permanently is +1 con, even if it runs out of charges.
But it requires attunement.
Yes.
In the meantime, while you all are going over the ring and thinking it over, Stride is going to ask Deathbringer, so, what is it exactly that you had in mind?
Well, just showing you what I know. I mean, you do pretty good at protecting them yourself.
That last part was muffled, by the way.
It looks like you do pretty well protecting them yourself, rather. Though, never hurts to expand your arsenal, right?
As my intentions are.
As I figured. Once we get back, I'll show you the last things. Or rather, we'll spend the night doing a few things, alright? Teaching you how to really throw these.
That I wouldn't mind. Whenever I get into a bad bind, I have to throw them every now and again.
Really helps in a pinch.
Or taking out a bad health.
Okay, I have made
As I just
the
hear
ring
Squall
as it
make
exists
that
in my
frickin'
inventory functional.
As I hear
So-
Squall make that friggin' laugh, I just realizes it and goes, ah! Wait a moment. You could say, hey, that's...
What's wrong?
You just had to do it. You just had to do it with the pun, didn't you?
What? Pun? What pun?
Wait. You weren't in... You weren't intending that.
No?
We just fought, and then you said,
Oh. That's also me just not realizing. Totally meant it, actually. Yeah. Never mind.
as all your actions seem to be.
Anyway, why don't we head back before it gets too late?
No wonder that one has eyes on you.
That's good.
It'll be
Oh,
yeah,
dear.
it'll be nightfall by the time you guys get back. But we'll go ahead and move you guys back to the rainforest. Won't be too much on the way back.
Thanks for the competition, by the way.
Yeah, on the flight back, yeah. I figured I might as well try to fix last night.
Even if you didn't win, your marks did land a whole hell of a lot better. And here I was about to trip that monstrosity when you decided to still land it.
Yeah, well, when you see an opening, you gotta go for it. And
Admittedly,
again, you
I
can say
better
that about
learn.
a lot of things.
Say that a lot of things, and I feel like I need to do that a bit more often myself.
Perhaps you should take your shot more often.
I think I will. And if I ever see that one again, I definitely will.
See which one.
If I ever get a nice, lovely visit in my dreams, or rather not so much a dream visit as just a dream. A problematic face is about to get rearranged.
Oh, that's what you meant.
Yes.
Well, I guess that's one way to take a shot.
And you've been taking plenty of your own.
Some have landed, some haven't. That's for sure.
I'd say that each shot is ending the direction quite well in your favor, though.
At least you see it.
If it's time, I'd imagine being able to land it true eventually will come. And when it does, be sure to send an invitation. I would like to see the shot.
You? An invitation not to something that's a challenge? That'll be something.
Straight on the flight back is just gonna nudge at him and say, "Not what I meant." That is one battlefield I'm not gonna take part in, or get in the way of. Rather, see how it ends.
I know. What, did you think I was inviting you to take challenge in that?
It would be an interesting one, I won't lie, if I teased the thought. But no. I already have enough trouble now and again, here and there. Oh, that does make me wonder a bit about my own, but I'll worry about that after other problems are sorted.
Night starts to fall, and I'm gonna put a light on these token here. Back at the Rainforest Kingdom, as night has fallen. Let me do this real quick. All right. All right. You guys just go straight to the pavilion?
Yep.
Okay. We'll just pick up from right here then.
May as well.
Bromliad will still be here, but Glory will actually be inside. Ah, you've returned. How'd that go?
With crab.
Well, vampire almost died, but aside from that, it went well.
Try
I
to
did
be.
not almost die. I just simply lost my footing. That's all.
Sure.
The straight swing, which just tap at vampire at the cheek. Yeah, you had me worried there, so I'd prefer if you don't do that. But yes, the threat is dealt with.
Mm-hmm.
A mighty tasty one at that.
Well, at least that's done.
Very. Though I still wonder why such a creature even exists. Just as much as that giant ape.
The same could be said about many of these creatures.
Speaking of entities and monsters from other places unknown to us, may as well check on that fire dragon herself.
I think she's still over there at the bunkhouse. I think Jambo is keeping an eye on her right now.
Got it. Since I got hot matters here to attend to as well, since I still had that questions left for Queen Glory to ask Grandeur. Squall, I don't suppose you can be our leader in this matter and see about talking to Tavoth. You did want to talk to her, right?
Well, that would be an opportunity to offer to return the gemstones.
Splendid. I'll let you handle that fireball while I go ahead and deal with a different one.
You do hear
It'll be
a familiar voice of Glory talking to somebody inside, although muffled. Just to say.
It'll be absolutely I don't want to say that word. It'll be actually great to hear some more information. And also have a little extra against other problems. Rosary, Che, Vampire, are you three wanting to go with Squall or myself?
Well, I don't know. Is Squall gonna bring up the fact that the mean blue dragon wants her in exchange for Ballerina or something?
That was sort of the plan.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, I'm kind of interested to hear. I mean, I'm a little interested to see what she thinks about that. Her. I might listen.
All right. Rosary, Che.
Sorry, I was eating something.
Stride is asking you if you want to join her in talking with Queen Gloria about finding out if there is anything more to Rainwing Pass, or if you want to go along with Squall, talking to Tavoth about what's going on with our problems with Retica and all.
Well, I have faith that both Squall and Vampire will be able to get more out of it than me, so I think I'll join you, if you don't mind, Stride.
Not at all. And Che, I'd figure you might want to be around Tavoth just because.
No.
No.
If not that, then what?
To do some research.
I'd imagine you'll find Fate Hunter in the library if you want to do more of that. Though I'm hopeful that the message came across that he should go see Mastermind along with Fly on Tow. So you would probably have to find out wherever Mastermind is kept unless they've moved back to the Banya.
Well, I was just going to stick around with your investigation.
Oh, very well. I mean, if you want to learn about Rainwing history, then by all means.
See if you can figure out what the boats were made of.
They're made
I don't know what's this about boats that you keep bringing up, Squall. But something tells me it's a persistent issue. If you're being that specific.
Just curiosity.
Oh my god.
Very well. Let's go, you two. Good luck, Squall.
Alright, go ahead and split up into your groups.
Have fun.
Alright, so I'm free with the idea of myself, Rosary, and Che holding off and letting Squall take Helm from here.
Oh no.
Since I've done enough talking, I feel like.
Tavoth
I don't know,
goes-
I just feel like I'm talking a little much.
Yeah. I get you.
Yeah.
We'll go to Tavoth first. Come on, Squall and Vampire.
You two can do it. We believe in you.
So I'm gonna make sure I write down a note also that a messenger was sent, or a message was sent out to Fly and Fate Hunter to go check up on Mastermind. And
Don't worry, we'll get to that in a second.
yeah, I know. I'm just writing it down for next session and all that. So yeah. For now, do you think?
What is Squall doing here?
Squall is trying to run away and have an anxiety moment.
He's trying to escape it!
He's going the scenic route.
Whee!
All right. Well,
He's
that
going.
happened. He's going. Don't worry.
He's going.
And
And
there he
him,
is.
we're home.
Since it is pretty late, Zedakala is kind of all cuddled up, surrounded by the much larger dragon underneath her wing. But she would see you approaching. She is wide awake. What do you want?
Well, first of all, we were able to retrieve these gemstones from the volcano before escaping, and I wanted to offer if you like them back, because I believe they were yours.
That's a first. You get to take a dragon's horn and then give it back. Well, of course I'd like it back.
Here you go.
Though I don't really have a good way of carrying it right now. As we going to your little mountain.
Would you like me to hold on to it for you for now?
Until I can make a cave for myself at this mountain, yes.
Alright. And then, on a more problematic note, we encountered Retica volcano.
Oh, did you now? Such a shame I wasn't there to finish her off.
Actually, she was there looking for you.
Of course she was. Did she say why?
Out of character, Sabi helped me hear. Did she say
Rosary?
why?
Huh?
Sorry, just a lot of noise.
No, I was putting something away. Sorry.
It's alright. Retica didn't say particularly why, she just said she wanted her dragon back.
Yeah, okay. She didn't say why, just that she wanted her dragon back.
Her dragon. She thinks
I had a feeling you wouldn't like that.
that little dragonborn needs to learn a thing or two. Did she say where? If she's asking you to bring me.
Well, supposedly she has one of our friends. Do you remember Mud Puppy?
I don't recall the name, but I do recall there was another one of you. One I haven't seen for a little while now.
For some time now, apparently, they have been not here and actually replaced by one of... Salvi, what's a term for it?
One of Redica's minions.
Yeah. So
She does like
Redica...
little doppelgangers, now doesn't she?
So Redica told us to go to Possibility for an exchange.
And she
And
thinks she can
obviously-
just have me.
It certainly seems that way, but I don't know what kind of thing she has planned.
She is a fool if she thinks she can trap me again. We'll make stop at this mountain, and then I'll go finish her off.
Very well.
Will that
The
be all?
others of our group have a few things still to attend to here, but out of characters, Avi, like, when are we planning to leave tomorrow, or like?
Probably tomorrow morning, yeah.
Oh, okay. But we should all be prepared to leave in the morning.
Don't worry,
Will
Tava.
do.
When we see that blue meanie again, we're gonna kick her ass.
I think we're gonna do more than just kick. She's going to be eviscerated from the inside out.
Woo! Yes! I am all for it.
Would you mind quieting down? My brother is trying to sleep.
Oh, sorry. And then Vampire just goes to gently tuck little bro in, hoping he did not hear aloud your excitement of beating the shit out of someone.
She just kind of folds her wing more over him. Will that be all?
Yeah, that'll be all.
Yes.
I'll be seeing you tomorrow then.
See you then.
See you tomorrow.
But yeah, Vampire, your father is sleeping over here. If for some reason you would like to interject.
And I was like, Dad! Dad!
He just slowly opens his eyes. Vampire?
I'm just come to let you know I'm going back on another adventure. We're going to, we're all going to Possibility, right? Yes? That's just out of character.
Mm-hmm.
I'm asking this out of character.
Yeah.
Possibility, yeah. We're going to Possibility.
Oh. That's where the pages are.
Yeah, we're supposed to find the pages and hopefully that blue, mean dragon gets her butt kicked for what she did to Battlewinter.
I think it's still the biggest building in Possibility. I haven't been there in a while.
I wish you could come with, Dad.
I'd rather stay here for now. Honestly, it's surprisingly safer here. Plus, Being a possibility isn't exactly going to be the most pleasant experience.
You have a point.
Anyway, let me go back to sleep. I was having a good dream.
What were you dreaming about? Daddy, you didn't tell me what you were dreaming about.
I was dreaming of you and us.
Aww. And here Vampire gives him one last hug.
And a giant pile of mango fruits. You absolutely.
Yes, I want mangoes. Mangoes.
He just reaches a wing around you and just holds you for a second. Now go on. Run along.
Okay. I'll see you. I'll be back, Dad. Just you wait.
I'm sure you will.
Meh. Sleep well. Don't let me stop you from dreaming about the mangoes.
I'll
Well,
try.
bring back some mangoes too. Make sure I bring out the mangoes.
He just shakes his head and lowers himself back to sleeping. Meanwhile, while all that was going on,
No.
No, let me go.
so
Oh no.
Squall, don't do it.
12's doing it.
Oh no. Okay, can we not? Oh no, I pulled Fate out of the world. Yeah, can you
Well,
at least do it next
I
to the
mean-
entrance if you're gonna do that.
Yeah.
Okay, where is? For some reason, Glory's just not here. I don't know why. I've never.
Might
did
wanna
Glory
move.
face out of existence?
Or is right next to me.
Oh yes, there she is. Okay, she's over here.
Fly. You could probably have like Fly and Fate over near one of the table or tree things
Yes.
or something. I don't know.
Deathbringer would be over here. Rosary would be here. You're over here. Okay. A new face is in here. A Nightwing. He's currently got a lot of vines just kind of wrapped around him. His wings, his arms, his legs.
Look fun.
And he's
Very well. Where
wearing
he be?
a
There he
large
is.
pair of glasses over his snout. Oh, good. Nice of you all to join us.
Hello.
And the
Greetings. We had a wonderful outing.
We got a crap.
Nightwing turns to face you all. None of you really recognize him, of course.
No, not really.
Anyway, this is the dragon you've brought attention to. This is Mastermind.
Oh. Hello.
Strider's gonna look at Vampire's reaction given the circumstances of his background.
Ah. It's like
Yeah.
fucking
Are
Vampire's completely blissfully unaware. Just assuming that most Nightwings are gonna be cool with them being a hybrid.
Vampire, just so you remember in case it slipped, this is the one that done a lot of unethical research.
More than that.
And then fucking Vampire's mood just sours.
Very. unethical. I know. I know.
I'll take lead on this if you want me to, Vampire, since I don't know how you want to feel or say on this.
You can do it. I need a moment to collect my thoughts.
That's fine. Stride's gonna take matters of approach from there and move over. Did you already inform Mastermind here then of everything that has transpired over the past couple days then?
Damn thing.
Stride
Yes.
asks toward. Okay.
I have.
And with that, Stride's gaze now to be properly set on Mastermind.
He just kind of like double takes and dips his head down. Not as a bow, but just like trying to avert gaze.
There is a fair, serious stare from Stride's own gaze. The expression, equally so.
Look, I've.
Plenty has already been judged and said, so I will not add to what has already been done, especially when it's not of those of my own tribe. But there's a couple of matters, other than a third of just quickly saying at least. I can only hope that you feel better in knowing that your queen is still around.
Oh, gratefully so. And I have you all to thank for that.
And not to sour that, but admittedly, she has no intentions as of yet to help you out of your predicament.
I don't exactly blame her. He just messes with the vines just a little bit. Getting tangled up in all of this would only make things a bit more messy, I would understand.
And understandably so as well, I'd agree. There's a fair couple of questions, though, like I said, that we have to ask them. And I'm hopeful, while the other two were informed,
You're at least going to be glad to know. I've come to a decision, masterminds.
Stride's head to now focus toward Queen Glory. Giving her...
Yes, after the next
Continue.
week, we'll consider moving you over to the Nightwing Village. Though, of course, not without supervision. That said, once the week is up, you can live a little bit more free. Though these experiments and such will not be abided. I can live with that much.
Even the sound of everything, and while not my place, I'm surprised on such a light sentencing.
Don't consider it light. I'm gonna give you the meanest supervision we have. Wonderful. Now, feel free to ask.
Yes. As already Faint Hunter and Fly has perhaps have asked of you before, though I'm curious myself and directly from you. The Nightwings, their past, their history, before the volcano. Is there anything left of it?
There's a lot, actually. I mean, what do you want to know?
What came before that volcano? Every one of them are saying that that wasn't where you all originated. So what came before?
That would have been the old City of Night.
City of...
It was this city of Nightwings in old times, around 2,000 years ago.
And you're the only one that happens to know?
I wouldn't say I'm the only one who knows, the only one who cares to remember. Or rather, research.
I would have expected at least the Queen to have kept track of that much.
She left that
And
to
even
me.
she didn't want. I see. I'm gonna try to remember out of character real quick. I'm trying to remember if Stride was in the presence of when the prophecy was said.
Yeah, they
I
told it to
believe
you.
I was. Okay. Just wanted to make sure on that. City of Nights, and you know where it is, possibly.
Of course not. Nobody knows where it is, or wants to know where it is.
That's definitely not great,
That
given
was
what we also know.
the reason I do believe was the stories of Darkstalker.
Stories of a dragon apparently willing to abduct children in the night if they misbehaved.
Well, that's just what they say nowadays. But Darkstalker was an immensely powerful animus dragon.
Animus Dragon, and why am I feeling a consistent theme here?
Yeah, Vampire and Squall can be here by now. Their conversation wasn't really that long.
Yeah. I'm really starting to feel a consistent theme here. Already I've heard of one Animus of the past that got slain by Indigo. And now this.
I can't say I know.
Not to mention.
Go ahead.
Sorry, go ahead. Rosary would just be putting like a claw up or under her chin, being like, not to mention the recent vision I had that also mentioned Darkstalker. This seems way too connected. This seems odd.
You said you had visions.
Yeah, I sometimes get them. Ever since I got here, I've been getting a few weirder ones.
You are
And when
curious.
we were in the Nightwing Village last,
While you're
he-
talking to him, he's just like looking over you with exuberant amounts of intrigue because he's never seen a Leafwing, but also because you have visions.
So it's doubling down.
Surprise!
Yes.
Surprise! But the last time we were there, it was a bit after the volcano incident. I had a vision, and he appeared in my dreams, and I think he was the same Nightwing I saw in my first ever dream ever since I came here.
You said you came here.
Yeah, I'm not from here originally.
And you've never seen these until you got here.
They were a bit, how do I put this lightly? I guess you could say more rare before I came here? Like, once in a blue moon type of things, but
Were they as vivid?
a few have been as vivid. I mean, the first ever vision I had was of a mountain crumbling and a Nightwing flying into the sky.
A mountain crumbling.
Well, this is not boding well for everything we've learned now so far.
Well, I can't say for certain. But if Nightwing powers were anything to go off of, you don't seem to be part Nightwing. So how are you having these powers?
It might be because I
Unless
follow
he's
in the steps of
cursing you.
his. But why me? Why would he curse me, someone he doesn't even know? That makes no sense.
It's just a guess, but unless his spirit is still around somehow. That's,
Well, did he die or get sealed away?
that's
Big
just
fucking ghost now.
the thing. We abandoned the City of Nights because of Darkstalker.
Because of your own kind against yourself.
He
And again,
was our
Then it-
first and only animus ever. At that time, I think. It was. Yes, Queen Diamond. Of the Ice Wings, which would put that about the same time as Prince Arctic, yes. Their runaway prince. Prince Arctic, being an animus dragon, came to the City of Night and had a child. That being Darkstalker.
and you said Darkstalker's a Nightwing, so you're telling me
He was a hybrid.
funny that we happen to have one of Ice and Night's both here with us.
Strange how such a thing can happen. I wonder how. Much like
More to
your friend here, and he looks directly at Vampire.
Eh.
more to the point then. What did Darkstalker do exactly to make everyone evacuate the City of Night then?
That's just the thing. He existed.
So, his mere existence made everyone run away?
Things he did that aren't written. So all I can go off of is the fact that he existed. An animus dragon with both the powers of Nightwing Old. Visions, much like yours. And mind reading. A dragon of that caliber.
I'm sad to say that I do not have mind reading powers. I only have these weird visions. So we don't need to worry about that.
I don't know whether to be happy or sad that we're missing out on such a power.
Probably for the best, honestly.
Well, that's neither here nor there. Either way, the
Given a consistent
Darkstalker
of-
was. What?
Given a consistent trend of power going bad, I can see why. For Rosary's point of view. Though, continue.
Whatever Darkstalker did, I can't really say. It must have scared everybody a lot.
Enough to not even leave a trace behind of where the world you all came from.
Enough
Other
to
than
destroy all traces of it. Enough to want
only
to
in-
forget.
And only a aim left to go by. City of Night. This is gonna be impossible to find.
I can't really
I
help
just-
you there.
Could just end up exploring all of Pyria, and we may never even find it if it even still is around in any meaningful way. Especially if we're talking many, many years ago. How even long ago was that Exodus?
Exodus?
To leave the City of Night, to evacuate it so completely, when did that take place?
2,000 years ago.
So... Definitely will probably not find anything then at that rate. Nothing could probably stand test a time of 2,000 years.
Well, that certainly is the case. Although that Icewing wall certainly has. They've had that up for a very long time as well.
Plus, if I remember right, that's the one that nothing but an Icewing can go over. For whatever reason.
Maybe due to its height, or something with the ice itself?
That'd be pretty high up if that were the case.
Actually, I know the answer to that. Funnily enough.
That being...
Any non-Icewing who tries to fly over that wall gets shot down.
Shot down?
Yes.
By what?
I don't know, I didn't see it for myself.
Well, I don't fancy the idea of getting shot down either, so... In fact, that's all already known well enough. I'd fear the idea of finding out what. But if that magic has lasted for around 2,000 years,
It
who
is
knows? Maybe,
an animus enchantment, that wall.
if it was in the age where an animus like Darkstalker existed, with those powers, maybe something can be.
Might
Could
have been
stick
even made
around.
before that. But I don't really know the answer to that question.
So if that's to the test of time, we may have a chance. If it didn't get burned along the way.
Unless the City of Night was enchanted, I don't really know if it'll be easy to find. Though I can suppose if Queen Glory will allow it, I can try to scrounge up any information.
Any and all would be helped, and I have no doubt Fate Hunter would assist with that endeavor. Historian sort, so I'd imagine his face would be in the scrolls. So at least we got an idea, know that there's such a thing that exists, maybe, maybe not. And with it, maybe a idea or chance now at possibly finding it at that. It exists, and it's possible to find. How possible? Sounds overly slim.
Easier said than done, but yes.
That'll be a start in the right direction.
He's... Look, every time he speaks, he looks back at you, but every time he stops speaking, he looks back at Vampire.
Yeah. That just leaves now, funny enough, as I see, you get the idea here. Vampire, you want to ask the second question for me?
Second question?
Vampire?
Is muted.
Okay. Darn. Guess I should have let that happen first now. I'm trying to think of something until I don't want to do it when Vampire is not away. This is going to be awkward otherwise. So I'd prefer if Vampire did this bit.
Yeah. I know.
Shoot.
Vampires.
Okay.
This is unfortunate.
Alright. In which case, I propose, in which case, Rosary.
Yes.
If I remember correctly, who was Clearsight?
Clearsight was a Nightwing with strong, I guess you could say, foresight. She could see into the future, or at least understand all the opportunities that could come. Why do you ask?
Try to turn her gaze toward Mastermind.
Clear sight. That's a name that doesn't come up often.
Yeah, especially to someone who isn't a Nightwing.
What do you know about clear sight?
I think I've been getting my visions from her.
From her.
I often ask her for things like guidance. When the moon is full, it's become somewhat like a tradition at this point. Maybe it's due to how, I guess you could say, unsafe my home is. And I just needed that little bit of help
That's
with determining.
interesting revelation. Yes, she was a seer. probably one of the best that the Nightwings ever had. But just like the City of Night, she vanished. For what reasons I cannot say. Or, well, I do not know, rather.
In any case, I'm not quite sure what she, or whoever might be doing this, is trying to tell me. I just know that this Night Stalker dragon might just pose a problem to us. If he's the same dragon I've seen in my dreams since I first got here, who might have destroyed that mountain or might have told someone to destroy that mountain, then I'd rather not cross them.
I mean, if his spirit is still around, it is a dangerous spirit nonetheless, but I doubt you'll have any problems with that. Perhaps they're just dreams?
Maybe. But they've been coming way too often and feel way too vivid to ignore them just being dreams.
You did say you didn't get them until you came here, right?
Yes. They've been getting more frequent. More, I guess, appearing before we do anything important.
And
Like going to a new place.
And how long ago did you know of Clear Sight? Did you know about her when you got here? Or you said you were home. Where is your home?
Yes. My home is in another part. Have you ever heard of Pentella?
I have not. That is new to me.
Oh,
And
that's where my... Sorry, go ahead.
that's where your...
That's where my dragons are from. We're not from Pyria, we're from Pentella.
So you knew about Clear Sight before you got here?
Before I got here, yes. But the visions just started to become more and more present since I got here.
Perhaps that's where Clear Sight went.
Maybe? You mean I was dragged through a portal or something
But
weird?
then that begs the question, why was she doing there? How did
I
she
don't
get there?
know.
Intriguing.
I have no idea. Honestly, I only know as
You
much
get
as
the
I
sense he's
do
mostly,
know.
Yeah, he's just mostly talking to himself at this point. I guess we're starting to lose everybody.
Everyone's dying. Oh no, I killed this session.
No. I think Stride just got a little busy. Alright, there's Stride. Stride's back. But we're still missing Vampire.
Darn.
Think Pyre
All
might
right.
have been eating dinner.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm
unfortunate.
thinking too.
That
Okay,
is
what time is it?
a bit unfortunate. I was hoping to get on to the next part.
Well, I got an idea for that, and then I'll probably relate to next session, if worst case, so...
I mean, honestly, yeah, we can relate it to later. We can come back
Yeah,
to it
what I was
later.
gonna say is, what we can just do is simply, like, have a little bit of a... Similar to Flying Fate Hunter with their bit
Yes, a
at the start of the
prologue.
next session, is just force in an additional... Oh, what does Mastermind say to Vampire about Fate Changer?
Honestly,
You know what? I know what you're thinking.
Yeah, because a lot is gonna happen when we get to possibility, not sanctuary. Possibility.
The only other thing I was gonna do was just a quick conversation with Gloria about the answer from Grandeur, real
Okay.
fast, if you
Oh.
don't mind. I'm just gonna knock that out real quick.
Yeah.
Let's just see if we can.
It,
While Rosary and Mastermind are having their conversation and seeing they're particularly engaged in the subject, Stride is gonna move away towards Queen Glory to get some answers and ask, "Did you pass the question along to Grandeur? I'm hoping."
yes, I have. And there was one thing that came up in particular that you might want to hear.
Yes.
A long time ago, we mostly used our skills for being very potent assassins.
The kind that would make Deathbringer have a run for his money?
Probably.
Oh wait, I already did. As she just spins a chakram rope, just briefly, before putting it away.
In fact, there actually was... She brought up a small faction, so to say. She doesn't know the name of them, but they worked in the Scorpion Den in the Sandwing Kingdom.
You were particularly quiet there. I could not
Oh,
understand
sorry.
you.
There was a faction that notably worked in the Sandwing Kingdom in the Scorpion Den.
And is there a name to this faction?
Unfortunately, we didn't find out the name of it. It's an old faction, so honestly, there could be no members left.
If it was that long ago, perhaps. Though there tends to always be some stories.
Perhaps there is someone still picking up the trade. Possibility
only
isn't
hope.
far from the Scorpion Den, so maybe you'll find someone there.
I'm gonna just check the map real quick on that one, because I don't think that's right.
It's
I
like
think,
a
if I
day
remember right, I was about to
away.
say, I swore that, like, possibility, like, the Sandwing Kingdom was, like, closer to possibility by a long shot.
It's like a day away.
Okay. Just make sure.
Yeah. That's pretty much on that note. Everything she had.
At least it gives me more than one reason to visit there.
Anything else?
No, but I do thank you for that.
Alright. And as a note, you ask, or rather, we get onto the question of who is Fate Changer?
Yes. Where we'll let Vampire be the one to ask this.
Yes, we will start next session with this question. For the rest of this session, I had planned to travel earlier, but we ended up talking a lot more than I figured.
I don't know how that keeps happening to you.
I'm sorry.
Oh, I know how it happens, don't worry about it. Anyway. The trip first to... That is not correct.
That's an interesting name for a location to travel
It's-
to.
Yeah. First to Jade Mountain is at least 2 days of travel, almost. A day and a half, really. But yeah. There's a spot in the deeper recesses of Jade Mountain that you guys can end up finding for a spot for Tavoth.
Question.
Yes?
So we took a long rest now?
Yes, everybody can go ahead long rest. In fact, the beginning of next session, we're going to be starting with both you training with Deathbringer
Yep, I got that written down.
and Vampire's question to Mastermind about Fate Changer.
Yeah. Well, it's going to be, I believe, in the order of whatever Fate Hunter and Fly ended up doing, and more than likely could have, maybe didn't, talk to Mastermind on their own accord or through the message provided.
God, this is going to be a long prologue.
I'd say just an hour bit max, and
Yeah.
that's understandable.
Another fate. This is getting out of hand.
Now there's three of
them.
Yes.
Oh my
Yes, this
god,
is
they're
gonna-
multiplying.
Fate Speaker at Jade Mountain says, hi! But yeah, do you drop off all the stuff here in this cave? Zeta Kala is actually going to be staying here.
All that stuff being...
The Horde. The rest of the Horde.
Well, it was the gems.
Sure, okay. If you just want to drop off the gems, you can.
Sure.
Tavoth
If
is
that's good.
perfectly fine with that.
Okay.
What about the diamonds, though? Are there diamonds in that cluster?
Those are gems.
He's literally
Yes.
just giving any of the
I'm-
precious jewels over. That is
Okay.
it.
I'm
End of story.
using metagaming to say that the gems are smaller than the massive amount of gold and silver, so it's reasonable to expect we are able to get those out of there.
And I will metagame right back that diamonds are precious materials for spellcasting.
Oof. Oof.
How much did they cost?
I got 1,000 GP, I believe.
Not... It's a specific amount for certain spells.
Excuse me?
Oh
Yes.
god.
Revivify is 300 gold's worth of diamonds.
So, diamonds are among the most valuable gemstones, valued around 200 GP per carat, by the way.
But they're small.
Yes, it doesn't matter specifically for Revivify, which Rosary knows.
I kinda
is the-
need them to make sure y'all don't stay dead.
In case somebody actually dies.
Yes.
No, but Zavi, you're missing the point. How much gold are the diamonds that we found worth?
The diamonds specifically will be 675 gold's worth.
That's fine. We can just give the diamonds back and we can buy our own.
Gonna be expensive.
Fair enough.
Like, wait, is that sale price or purchase price?
It's weird. You basically have to take the word for it, because, like,
Well, I'm giving them
if
back.
this
We
shady
don't need
dude
to
is telling
revive
you,
if
hey,
we're
this,
dead.
yeah, like say this shady dude is selling you a 300 gold worth diamond, and it's not actually worth that much. But
Well, then we kill him.
but you know it's not
Murder.
worth it. Yeah, it gets into this whole mess where you really just have to hope it works sometimes. But yeah,
But how do we know how much they're worth?
you
Don't.
yeah you'd have to get them appraised, but just for game's sake.
Okay, Zavi, you have two options here.
What?
You can, like, actually just sell us freaking diamonds.
I mean, I can. You guys are going to possibility.
Or, for like, you know, without a ton of hassle. Or you can expect me to make it take 2 hours to sell us diamonds. Your choice.
Hey, if you want to buy gemstones and possibility, that's all up to you. You can give Tavoth's entire hoard back up to the gems.
Giving the gems back, yeah.
Alright. But of course, she's still going with you, so it's just under Zeta's protection.
Hmm?
As for the rest of it, you keep it all. And then we move on to possibility.
Yeah, we don't talk about the rest of it.
I mean, she's fine with you keeping it. She doesn't. She said
She
you
doesn't
keep
know. You said that she didn't think we could take all of it, so...
True.
So she doesn't know that we have the rest of the gold that wasn't devoured by the weapon.
I mean, she doesn't even know your weapon devoured it.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, did the weapon
That's a
devour
whole
any
other thing.
gemstones, or did it only devour gold and silver?
It was half
Gold?
of the entire pile.
So, but did it devour gemstones, or did it devour the worth of gemstones and gold?
Okay, now you're just getting.
Well, I'm asking, is she gonna look at it and be like, wow, there's half the gemstones here?
You know what? That is a good question. How particular would she remember how much of her hoard she remembered?
She would.
Well, I
know.
don't
mean, we're
think she
talking-
cares,
She
because
would
like,
know.
because like she'd just be like, there's less of them here, but they probably couldn't grab all of them because they were in a rush.
You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna take that. She's like, she thinks about it for a minute. But considering that you guys aren't lava proof, yeah, you've had to get out of there pretty fast.
So I'll be making rolls to go back on what he said.
No, it's a.
It was a
I'm
memory
doing
check.
something that my friend calls a fate check.
Oh yeah, number 4, Fate. Now we're
Oh,
talking
God.
Shut
Sure.
up. Okay, we get to possibility. Game over. No.
Yay! Game over!
Yay!
Okay.
The world is end.
Well, the world's ended. Sucks to be the world.
It takes
All right.
almost 5 days to get back to possibility.
By the way,
Yeah.
quick bit.
Hmm.
Let's see. Should I?
Should you what?
I can't think of it. I was thinking of like either doing or saying something to someone over at Jada Mountain, but I can't. I can't think of anything. I was
Alright.
gonna think of something regarding peril,
I-
but I don't have anything.
I can think of something for
so-
possibility.
I'm going to add 2 things to your sheet, Striate, for the sake of training with Deathbringer over the course
Of that night.
that night.
All right.
I'm gonna give you a somewhat nerfed version of his feature.
That's fair. That is fair by me.
And if you keep focusing on that, you'll get the full version of it.
Fair by me. What would you consider focusing on it?
Training. You'll have to focus on it instead of doing Great Weapon.
Got it.
Or
So it would be like a decision between either I train one or I train the other over the night.
yeah, that's how it's basically going to be.
That's fair.
And you
That makes
have
sense.
5 days to choose on that over the course of the travel as well. So
All right. Did you already take rolls for encounters?
I wasn't rolling for encounters this time.
Oh, okay. I thought you were gonna do that. All right.
No, you guys have Tavoth with you. She's going to incinerate everything you guys come across.
Okay. Basically, everything is either feared or should have feared.
She is a young red dragon.
It just boils down to either feared and ran or should have feared and now dead.
Yes, essentially. Where is Deathbringer? Okay. But yeah, we're going to end the session here.
Yeah. I'll just write down 5 days of things happen.
Yeah, you pick those
Shit
5
happened.
things.
5 days of deciding what I do or whatever during that time. So
Yes.
okay. Homework.
Oh, homework.
Oh, Vampire!
Ew, homework.
You got here just in time to see us end the session.
Yeah.
We'll
Yeah.
be starting next session with a big focus on you. So.
Yep.
Anyway, this has been quite the journey so far.
Very exciting journey.
Dang.
Check in.
Full of mystery, questions, answers, and not enough of them.
Check in next week for the next chapter of the Platinum Horizon.
Have a good night, y'all.
Have a
Dream
good
of crowds.
weekend.